that's my week wrapped up. 3 days off. Doesn't happen very often, but it's happening right now. Starting now. So I think we're gonna go find a place to lay our heads for the eve, and then get ready to hit the road tomorrow. I think we're gonna head up to the valley here for a few days and see what we can get up to. So yeah, see you on the in the AM. Yeah, what an absolutely beautiful morning. Friday, and we got the next 3 days off work here coming up. So I think we're going to take care of a few things here this morning, and then rally up and hit the road to the Annapolis Valley. I'm going to go check out the town of Wolfville, a little bit of the history and area in and around there. Got a couple of hikes we're going to make, definitely one epic hike. And check out the highest tides in the world that come in that area. We're gonna get a couple things taken care of and then hit the road. Morning. Yeah. Well, okay. I think we are set. I just got out of the gym. A little quick workout, shower, shave, feeling fresh. Made myself a cup of coffee, and I think we are ready to hit the road. Again, I'm Rob. This is a channel we're going to call Hey Can We? I guess it's a question that sparks some sort of adventure, hopefully. Hey Can We? Any time of year, really, but mostly in the wintertime. It's got its own ecosystem up here. You can be down in Halifax, blue skies, get up to the valley, blue skies, you come through here, and it is blizzard. So it's always interesting. So I was up here a few times this winter. That's exactly how it went. Anyway, I keep on thinking that maybe I want to say something. I got the camera along. This is supposed to be a journal of my day here, and I guess it's the channel that just starting this YouTube thing, and I guess what I'm all about and what it's all about is kind of where I guess we should start here. So as I had said, Alma, sorry I didn't introduce Alma Dog here in the first kind of chunk of this video. She's the You know, the Ama dog seems to be comfortable in her position there. She's got the second set of eyes on the road here for me. Seems comfortable, as always. She loves making these road trips. Super nice up here. We're just up at the top of Mount Uniacke now. Yeah, so been living in the van since June 1st of 2023. So, I mean, really, it's the middle of April. That's, we're getting up on 23 months here. I mean, it started out, I still got a lot of work to do back there. It started out as an empty shell. And we were in it with not much more than that. Some floor and some insulation. And it's slowly but surely developed from there. Yeah, I mean, the first year or so, I did some work. I had all the essentials, the fridge, the freezer, the solar, the fans, a bed that I jankily made in the parking lot of a Kent construction store. And I just wasn't sure. I wasn't 100% whether, you know, I figured I'd give it a year and see how things went, and things have been going good, going strong, and I think we're going to continue. So really, it's been an interesting ride, and I mean, there's a whole lot of feelings and thoughts and emotions that someone goes through when they kind of make a decision like this to kind of buck the norm. And living in a van seemed to be just something that seemed right at the time. I was living, well, Em and I were living in a house downtown Halifax. It wasn't cheap. And something had to give. I was looking for a new place, and man, I mean, same old story. Everybody says it, you know it. We all know it. Things are expensive. So, I mean, and this wasn't, you know, something I'd never thought of before. I've always been a big camping sort of guy. Cottages, rustic cottages up in northern Ontario, and camping is definitely something I did a lot of growing up and throughout being an adult. When I first moved out to Nova Scotia 11 years ago, my girlfriend and I and another dog of ours, Lucy, who was a 140-pound Mastiff, came out here in our minivan and a 14-foot 1972 Sprite Alpine trailer. See if I can get a picture, put it up here. But it was great, and we did that for about 8 months, and decided to stick the landing here in Nova Scotia in the valley. We were just outside of Kentville, and we're up there for a few years. But we got you know, moved out of the trailer and got a little place up there, and then eventually packed up from here and moved down to Halifax. So I mean, living in these small spaces wasn't really too much of a stretch. But now doing it for this long, and really the technology and the things out there that are available now, and the knowledge that's out there on YouTube and different forums is off the charts. I mean, you can figure anything out. And after watching a bunch of those, I thought, you know what, this is doable. So that's kind of how it all started. And now, almost 2 years later, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna throw my hat in the ring here with making these YouTube videos. Not too sure what it's going to be like. I'm going to try to be pretty straight up and honest about things. I'm going to try to say what's on my mind. better at filming and editing and all that stuff. I know nothing. I have a little bit of experience living in the van. I have no experience in documenting it. So that's kind of what this is about. We do a lot of camping and stuff on the weekends, and that's mainly what I'm going to focus on here. Is kind of making road trips, checking out Nova Scotia. I got a good road trip planned this summer, and we'll see where things go. This new way of thinking brings on new ways of thinking, and you know, one thing rolls into another. 2 years ago, I never would have thought I would be kind of here now where I am. And in another year or two from now, once things start changing, you kind of become more open to change. Change kind of comes at you, and you start to realize, hey, here's something different I can do. Here's something I can try. Here's a new place to go. Let's expand the set a little bit. So who knows what's going to happen here in the next year or two, but we're just going to enjoy the ride as it's happening. All right, well, we're pulling over here at the look off, as it's called, and we're gonna get out and look off. It's windy up here, but beautiful. That's where I wish I had a drone. See the orchard down there? Got some grapes. We got the Minus Basin there. That's the very tip of the Bay of Fundy, where it comes into the Minus River. Highest tides in the world. Looks like the tide's coming in, I think. Seems to be more water there now than there was an hour ago. All right. Carry on to Cape Split. Right past the lookout here, heading down towards the little town of Scotts Bay. It's Good Friday today, so there's a pile of people up there at the lookout. Because no one's got to work, which is nice. So it's about 20 after 1. It's been on the road a couple hours now. Let's see if we can get this here. What a beautiful day. I think, oh, this must be the trailhead here. And it is busy. This is where everybody is today. Roll up here and see if we can find some parking. I see a spot here we can back into between these, beside this guy. And we're in. Alma's excited. Let's do it. Hey, buddy? Ready to go for a hike? Hey? Ready to go for a hike, bud? Yeah, let's do it. She seems to know where she's going. Oh, we got the up here. Definitely can't stay in the parking lot. So we are down here. Along and up and out to Cape Split. That's where we're going. Our first warning sign here. Didn't get too far. Yeah, and off we go. Pretty rocky, and I believe it's pretty much a steady incline the whole way. 6.1 kilometers in, and I guess the same coming back out. It is 10 to 2 in the afternoon, and we're gonna see how long this hike takes. It's just beautiful old growth forest through here. A bunch of this stuff got kicked down pretty bad a bunch of years ago with the hurricane. Oh, I'm gonna lie down and drink some fresh water. Is that good, buddy? Yeah. Well, I definitely had too much on. Probably didn't need to gear up quite as much as I did. We can layer down here. We're at about the 2 kilometer mark. It's just so nice being in this forest. I mean, you can tell these trees, a lot of them have come down. I mean, I think a lot of this was the hurricane. I almost died there. I'll flip this so you can see. I mean, that huge one was uprooted, and it took down part of that one. That used to be a huge tree, but snapped off right there. Pretty neat. All right, well, it looks like we have hit the coast, so to speak. It's a long way down, but we got the basin out there. We're going to keep on following along this way and get to the end of this split here that we're on. You know, seeing quite a few people. No one's at the mall today. Everybody is out here, and it's good to see. I mean, to get out here and enjoy a day like this, get some exercises is a trek. We just passed mile 2.5, so we got about 3.5 to go to get to the end of the trail. Then we turn. There is a loop. I was wrong. There is a loop that you can get to at the end, and then you come down another way, and it met back there a little bit. So anyway, we're gonna keep on putting one foot in front of the other. It's been 6 kilometers. It's taken us about an hour and 5 minutes. So not bad. I mean, a lot of uphill. We'll see where it goes from there. Right? see out over the bay here. I think this is a little... It's Deacon here, Elma. Stop up here for a little snack once we get there. Well, there's the 6 kilometer mark. All right, coming up over this hill here. Well, I really had no idea that I'd be doing a voiceover clip and this first video, but I wanted to keep these images up there, but the wind was ferocious. It's like a hurricane up there. This Cape Split at this point sits about 200 feet over top of the Bay of Fundy, which is right out there in front of us. Off to the right is the Minas Basin. And I believe that's New Brunswick, straight across there that you can see just on the other side of the bay. I'd never lived by the ocean before, moving to Nova Scotia. And when I did move here, lived in the Annapolis Valley, and just seeing the strength and the force and the motion that this Bay of Fundy produced, or was produced by the Atlantic Ocean. It just was mind-blowing to me, and it's really, really cool up here. So one thing, there is these paths that go along, and what they actually are is erosion happening. So there's a fault or a crack in the rock below the topsoil that's there, and with the wind and the rain and whatnot, the ground is actually caving in a bit, and it fools you and makes it look like there is a path heading that way, and that maybe, you know, there's a steep way to get down. Now that looks like it's not a sheer drop, but coming up where we just were and coming around this bend here, definitely you don't want to keep walking along this path to find out that it abruptly comes to an end. So I definitely had Elm on a leash. So if you're ever up there with a dog or with kids, be careful. You don't want to be running along one of these paths thinking it's going to keep going, because it does not. But it is a pretty amazing place up there. A great view of the bay, and just the massive piece of nature that this is. It's pretty incredible. It's another tall rock island over there. There is a lot of just seabirds hanging out up there. Probably had some nests over there, or stayed away from where people could get to, and just hung out over on that little patch of rock over there. So really neat place. If you're ever in the Annapolis Valley and you find yourself looking to take a hike on a nice afternoon or morning, then definitely something to check out is Cape Split, Nova Scotia Provincial Park. And it's a great hike. These tides out here, just along this shoreline that we're on, or the Bay of Fundy is the highest tides in the world, recorded up to over 50-foot tides. And here I thought that maybe I was out of the wind enough to speak. I had something to say there, I guess, but obviously that wind was just too much. But all in all, it was a fantastic day to get out there. We did have a a break in the rain for a day. So it was nice to get out there, nice bluebird sky. Sun was shining. So super great hike to kick off the spring season. Oh yeah, like a day out here on this grassy knoll here with little to no wind, another 10-15 degrees warmer. Oh man, stay out here all day. Okay, so here's where we have a decision to be made. We got the parking lot trail on the minus Basin Trail, 6K. That's the one we just came up. Or we can go down to the this other one over here. Or we go to this one, which is the Scotts Bay Trail. And the parking lot's 7.3. So it's a little quicker to go the other way, but that's the way we came in. So we are gonna take the road less traveled, Scotts Bay Trail, and get ourselves back down to the van. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah. And again. Bay of Fundy. Well, we made it back to the lot here. Not bad. It's 5:30, or it was 5:30 when we got back here. Kind of sit here and relax in the sun for a minute, and then go find a camping spot for the night. Great hike. Well, this is the road we wanted, but it says it's closed. So we are going to have to pull a little U-ey here and find another way to get down to the water. There's a beach at the end of this road, but I think there's another way we can get in there. Okay, and I found the road. We wanted to come from up there on the right, but that's where the road is closed, but we're gonna go in here to the left. And I know it gets pretty rough through here, but there is a beach down here at the end. And we're going to see if anybody else is down there. Maybe we can join them. Maybe we'll be the only ones there. Oh, it looks like somebody's there. We can roll in though. I have a buddy who grew up in this area. He said they used to come down here and party all the time. I've stayed down here a couple times. There's always somebody that comes by at night on an ATV or pickup truck, or a few people, but never had a problem. Never had anybody told us we had to leave. This might be our camping spot for the night, though. Hi! How's it going? Okay. Me too. Yeah. Right now I'm gonna hop out here with the dog. Wild. I met that girl, met that woman on the trail today. It is a small world once you kind of get out there in it. Well, I sure do a lot of hopping around here. I don't think I'm very good with my transitions, but we'll work on that. Looks like the tide's on its way out. We're just having a quick walk here after supper. And oh man, what a great day. Back in the valley. That felt really, really nice. It was a beautiful hike. My legs, and I can't believe I'm still walking. But yeah, really nice. And that woman I was just talking to, Melman and I met her coming down the trail. She travels in her van. She's here from Newmarket, Ontario. She was in Tremblant skiing with some friends this winter, blew her knee out, and had to have surgery. And today was the first big hike she'd made. So she was struggling a little bit there at the end, and Ellen and I saw her and hiked probably the last 2 kilometers out with her. Great chat, and well, you know, come down to the beach and here she is. So she's staying the night. She's packed it in for the evening, and we're gonna do the same. But it was a great hike. I mean, there was a few couples up there that were probably in their late 70s, early 80s, like unbelievable. Just packing it along. I hope when I'm that age I can still be out there hiking doing that. Super glad we made it out here this weekend. Gonna spend another day kind of chasing these tides around. I think we'll head out to Halls Harbor and really get a glimpse at these biggest tides in the world. But you know, this is it. I guess I was talking a little bit earlier about living in a van and what I like, and I mean this is it. This is why. I mean, just to be able to throw the key in, turn the key, and hit the road. Come out for a weekend. You know, you got everything with you. You don't have to pack anything up. You don't have to worry about anything. Just make a move. Find a great little spot down here like this to spend the evening, and just enjoy yourself, relax. So, yeah. One of the perks, I guess, of having your home sitting on a set of tires. I ate, but I'm hungry again already. All right, I think we're going to call this a wrap right now, and see what we can get up to tomorrow. shut this down and call it a night. Peace. Emma, let's go, buddy. Emma, come on. Up and in, buddy. Yeah. Hey. Yeah.